Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with Bath City Football Club here on Rawslowgaming. I hope you're enjoying the show, and we are trying to take Bath City to the top of Premier League and beyond out in Europe. We're about to play our first pre-season match of the season here in our second season in Veteran National League 2, but that's not the name of the league at all. It's Skybet League 2, and it's our second season, and we are actually not playing it, so that's good. We let our assistant manager take control of the friendly matches, I guess, and we win that match 3-2, and we'll keep moving on here towards the actual start of the season then. And we'll have another look here on the team report, and it's called Depth, and think about if we want to improve any position here. Wingers are weak. That's pretty much what I feel. That we have questionable skills on the wingers. Mostly here, Gray on the left-hand side. So what can we do? Let's have a look here, actually, for midfielder left. And interested in loan, yeah. So let's scout a few players here. So yeah, a 29 player, I guess they are not that likely to be interested in doing loan. So McLaughlin and Kelly, I guess, or Kelly is probably the player to try and get interesting, but looking at the stats, it just looks horrible, really, to be honest. Skybet Championship here, Shadowwick. How are someone interested in you? You're so low value. Sounds really strange, to be honest. But all right, let's have a few scouting trips there on left wingers, I guess. Transfer budget, wage budget, that's all right. Mid-tier package, yeah. So can we just press this actually to see what we are doing here? Yeah, that looks quite all right for me. Scouting budget, yeah, 100k, that's also all right. We'll confirm the current size of the pitch that we have, and we're apparently aiming or guessing that we'll sell around 700 season tickets, so that's all right. We'll accept the signing of Rawson. Unfortunately, he's winger right, if I'm not mistaken yet. We'll ask the Havilland to welcome him. We'll do Norwich, or we'll scout for Norwich, I guess. And continue towards the first match day of the season. Another training changes. That's all right. Oje Butter removed from shortlist. Yeah, contracted at Swindon. Yeah, we're not likely to be able to do anything there. So we're not really looking for anyone in particular. Sure, a left midfielder would be nice, but not really likely to see. Some reports there on training, and unfortunately not too much to see there either. Baxter will double his intensity from half workload to double, as suggested by our scout, or not our scout, our coach. Next match in 4 days, so for this match, we'll let anyone that needs match sharpness play 60 minutes per match. Not for under 18s, only for under 23s. We'll move as suggested here, players from under 18s up to under 23s. We probably have too many under 23s players, if I were to guess. Yeah, let's actually have a look here on under 23 players. Yeah, so that's definitely the case. But sure, we have put everyone here that needs practice, so shouldn't actually be too bad. Did we have one wanted there actually? Yeah, Sharif is actually wanted. We have actually a few players that are wanted here. So transfer status, minor interest for a loan. Yeah, that would definitely be good to have a few of our players out on loans. Tewksbury here would be very good to get out on a loan. We actually have a bit of potential ability at least, so that certainly wouldn't be too bad. So yeah, I got to wait here a little bit apparently on simulating a few dates here. Apparently quite a lot of happening in there. 17th of July. Offer for Denzel Williams, someone have done. I don't think we are really interested. I don't know why we have scouted him before, really, to be honest, but I guess we must have some time. Otherwise, we wouldn't really get noticed like that. So that's all right. So I hope you're enjoying the show here, and that you don't want me to play like if Football Manager 2020. I know a lot of features that I sort of would like to see in, or would have liked to see here in my Let's Play series here for Football Manager 2019, with the youth center and such things that I know is in Football Manager 2020. So that's a little bit sad, so to say. At least 15 players in the squad. Alright, so why the heck are we having so few players in? Don't understand that. Mitchell, you're in. Perry, P.S. Gosling, you're definitely in as well. And so is Baxter and Miller. And Tars, you can be in as well. And Agrit, you can also be in. Confirm selection, yeah. So we'll continue on here. And we have been getting a little bit higher odds now at about 21 times the money. So mid-table is suggested. So we have dropped quite a bit here in odds at 21 times the money versus like 10 we had before, and 14th instead of 11th or something like that. So not super great, to be honest, but it were to be expected that it would get a little bit worse. Connor could be a lone target here, but we already got from a loan from them on the same position. Johnson, so can't really bother with that. And training this week is 7.12 for the first team. Tavares not doing good, so we'll criticize him. And the 23 is doing 7.10. We criticize everyone doing below 6.5, at least in the first team. In the other teams, we will just bother with this, how much you are doing. Under 80 is doing 7.32 as an average. First team here, Miller doing really great actually in terms of training. We'll not really see any development this month, very likely at least. That will be much more likely to be seen as we start to get further into the season. We'll got to decide squad numbers, we'll auto number everything, we'll accept or send that off. And we have 3 more friendlies to go through here before the start of it. So guessing it might be, these 3 friendlies and then also the starting match of the season in this episode. So while we are moving forward here and towards the next friendly here, Bath versus Norwich, do remember to smash that like button. It's very much appreciated, and by me and by the YouTubes and everything. So we did manage to win against Norwich, who are against Skype Championship. So a very good game there for us. And if you're enjoying it, smash that like button. If you want to see more and follow along on our journey, to hit that subscribe button so you're not missing out on anything. If you want to be super sure of not missing out, you can hit that small notification bell also to be super duper sure of not missing out. Season tickets sold so far is 822, and that is likely to stop somewhere around that, I would say. So George here, a bit too high wage, but we are not really looking for that. We are looking for a loan player, so I guess loan. Yeah, sure, we can pay 2.5. Zero, that should be alright. Yeah. And Wilson are actually also the same, so we'll offer get in with an offer for Wilson here also. For some reason they want 50% of his wage also. Kelly here, we'll keep scouting him. He's 2.5 to 3.5 stars, so they don't require any wage for us, so we'll go with that first. Jurgi, 2.5 stars, so that's not really good enough. So maybe we can manage to squeak in a left winger here if we're lucky. So that would be nice if that's going to be the case, or if that's the case, really, so to say. So let's see here. International roundup will not really bother with that. Birch leaves the club, and that's fine. Don't really need him. If so, we would of course have offered him a contract. So let's see here. Bolton finalized McCormack deal. Yeah, that's fine. Bolton, that sounds like a high... Well, I know it's a pretty high-profile team. And we didn't really see much in McCormack here, but apparently they did. Yeah, good potential rating, though, possibly. And they already signed Denzel Williams. Also a player that we had scouted sometime, don't know why. I don't think it was anything really important. And speaking of important, I don't really see anyone that important running out of contract this year. So we have Lundström, Gray, Bennett, O'Connor, Jordan, Charles, Eloy, and Poncelli running out of contract this year, which is all pretty much backup players. Poncelli is maybe a starting player, but the rest not really, especially with the signings we have done and everything. So we'll see how things plan out. Actually taking a little bit longer time than I'm thinking here, so might not really get to play that first match of the season, but we'll see. Unfortunately, losing 4-5 here against Bristol Rovers, but still a good game. They are escaped League 1, so far we have beaten teams that are in higher leagues for sure, and been very close to beating or at least drawing with teams that are one division above us. So feeling like we are on a good starting point here. So we're actually one of the top teams in terms of transfer activity. So that's pretty nice, to be honest. And actually, transfer, I do want to go back to that, but I guess I can't. But now the question is, can I search somewhere? I know I can search somewhere, but where? No, we'll... What's this actually? Alright, the introduction, so we don't need that. Here we go. Löfven, I just want to see this Edward Löfven. Yeah, he's not Swedish, like I thought for some reason. So let's skip that. Everything that is not interesting. Chadwick, yeah. So his only possible good signing. Yeah, so this is a player to start scouting Chadwick, yeah. So we don't want to sign him. Sarcevic, yeah. We're not really looking for a midfielder, center midfielder. 7.52 in training for the first team. 7.23 for under 23s. Yeah, for under 18, 7.29. And for the first team here, training, and let's check it out. So Gustavo is showing some changes here directly, so that's good. Gustavo is one of the players that we do certainly hope a lot from. In Gosling, we do hope good development. Miller, of course, pretty darn great. Pius will definitely play, so will Baxter, and a lot of players will play. A lot of our players from last season will probably not play, so we'll see how that will affect them. Hopefully not too bad, but we'll see. Billiken is apparently in Skybet League 1. So they have definitely done a good climb from Veteran National League South, as they started in that just as us, but are actually one division above us, even though we have gotten promoted 2 times. And 3-4 versus West Brom, so not that far behind in that match either. Definitely doing really good here in the preseason, at least according to me. So again here for this match, we'll set for one match. All players that need match sharpness for 60 minutes per match. Or pretty much all is just available for 60 minutes per one match. But I should say now actually all that needs match sharpness, the rest not the case. Or not getting anything there. So Wilson have accepted our offer, and he's 3 stars. And I think we'll accept that. Yeah, we'll accept that. And we'll just stick with that. Or we will not, because he's only 2.5 stars. So not really much of an improvement. So I think we'll let Gray play, even though he's better. But he's not enough better, so to say. Captain for the season. So let's have Jones and Akinola as captains still for the season. Same way as before. I don't really see any real reason to change it. Nothing George here. We'll cancel it. Should probably have taken him instead, but oh well. Morris out for 4 to 6 weeks. That's not too great, but we have new players for central defender now, so that should be all right. We should be able to handle that injury without any real problems, so to say. So that's good, and a pretty good feeling actually that you have enough depth in the team, so you don't need to worry about a thing like that. Talking about depth, they just say they think they are lacking a bit of depth in the midfield, and yeah, a left winger is something that is missing. So Kelly here is the player that we do want to get in here, I guess. So if he accepts our loan offer, I think we'll confirm it and accept it. The transfer deadline 1 week away, so it's going to be pretty close if it's not speeded up here. Important days in August, things to scout. Yeah, we'll not really scout anything there, at least not at the moment. Kelly do accept our offer, so we'll accept that also, and hopefully, no, he's not really better than Wilson, unfortunately. So we'll see if any of them gets to play. I'm not too sure. Profit made the last one, so 164k, so that's pretty good. And let's draw on teams here. So get in Checkaday Trophy together with Bournemouth, under 23s, MK Dons and Swindon. And let's have a last look here, I guess, on Sky Bet League 2 and season preview. We have moved a little bit. No, I think the odds are the same and everything like that, so it should be all right. We're apparently handed a tough group. Good good confidence from the board here, and some training changes. That's all right. And we should have just about enough time here for the first match in the season in this episode. So aiming for that. And we should increase there, but we'll not do that, and we'll not get stuck in, but we'll hit early crosses. And maybe folks play down the left, but I don't think so, because we are weak there. We'll focus down the middle. And we'll discard that. Luke Dune, yeah, we'll discard that as well. I don't really feel like we need to scout the Skybet League 2, so we'll just acknowledge that for now. And training first team this week, 7.51 as an average. Under 23s, 7.19. Under 18, 7.4 as an average. And then training for the first team. Let's have a look here if we see any improvements. Nothing special yet, but that's not to be expected. But starting here pretty soon, hopefully the players that haven't really had any first team experience will start to grow and improve their rating quite a lot. And we have quite a few players that could possibly do that, and hopefully they will, and hopefully that can bring us some good momentum for the season, so to say. So we'll do a quick pick here first, and we'll have Molden, Johnson, Akinola, Gustavo, and Mitchell. Yeah, that sounds correct. Then the question is, Will Perry, is this our best choice here for right midfielder? Yeah, I guess it is. Miller, of course, you're going to play in that role, but your central midfielder attack. Baxter, what's your best position? You're also central midfielder attack. So actually, we'll switch that around. And Miller, you are also good in deep lane playmaker support. So that is the role you will have. Kelly, midfielder left, yeah, feels like that were the best option, to be honest. Even though it's pretty darn poor also, so I feel like Gray could be the player for us. But yeah, it's not really any chance. He did develop really good here in the end though, so I feel like we should give him the chance. And he has potential to be a decent Skybet 2 league player, so we'll start with him. Or actually, that were the wrong side, so midfielder left. We'll do Poncelli or P.S. and Gosling is what we'll do here, I think. Gosling, you will play advanced forward attack, yeah, that's all right. P.S., what are you good in? So pressing forward attack. Yeah, so this is the best setup we do have. So pretty much, yeah, weak on the wings and a weak in the attack or defense. Overall, definitely very good actually. So hopefully we'll have a strong team here in terms of defense at least. So we're focusing down play the middle. That's all right, and that's what we want to do. More direct passing, no time wasting. Yeah, it looks good. So let's play this game and see if we can't do a good first match. So do we get actually any odds from the playmakers or bookmakers here before this match? I don't know if we're favorites or not for this match, but let's not dabble and think about that, but rather comment the match here, as we always do here in Football Manager 2019 with Bassett Football Club on Rawslowgaming. So no real highlight at all here for the first 10 minutes. The real first highlight coming here in the 12th minute. Leighton Orient with the ball, but doing a pretty poor pass and a long ball up to PS versus the keeper. Unfortunately, shoots straight at the keeper and managed to save, and it also apparently were offside. So still not a lot happening, but we're looking on the stats. It certainly seems like we are sort of dominating. Hopefully that is the case in the general match picture, so to say. And we have a highlight here in the 27th minute, Gosling with the ball passing to PS, and somehow the keeper makes a phantom save there, pretty much going from one end of the goal to the other to manage to save that. Really thought that we're going to make it into the goal net. Next highlight here in the 43rd minute, Mitchell with the ball passing to Gosling and just outside of the post. Looked so close there. Yeah, and there we have halftime. The scoreline 0-0 for Bassett versus Leighton Orient. Shots 91, shots on target 4-0, and possession 57-43% so far. It definitely feels like we are dominating and winning this game so far. Unfortunately, not really looking that case on the scoreboard, but hopefully we can manage to get that to happen. Nonetheless, can't unfortunately do any player talk here, but overall, decent performance from the lads, I would say. Hopefully they can continue just this way, and we can hopefully also manage to get in a goal or two, as that would be extremely beneficial for us, of course, so to say. First highlight here of the second half in the 50-minute mark, and it's a goal for Bassett here, and Pius with a goal, and GP in his debut, so that's very good scoring and netting in the first game of his career for Bassett, at least. Maybe he's a player that haven't really played before, so it could be his first real senior goal of the career. So next highlight here in the 56th minute, Bassett with the ball again. Unfortunately, bad passing there, but nothing really happening. So hopefully we can manage to take control of the ball here again. And PS is coming through here. PS versus the keeper, but shoots just outside. Bassett here again with a free kick. Miller putting it just over the top of the bar. And Miller is definitely a player to change out here, so we'll begin Charles. Miller is being really tired, so Perry is also pretty tired, so do have a right winger we can put in, and not really. But we'll put in Ponticelli. Will we put in Ponticelli? Yeah, we will. And we'll put in Kell here instead of Gray. We'll take a little bit of a gamble that we don't need to do any more changes here in this match. If that's going to happen, we'll just have to take one player off, I guess. But we'll have a very tight playing schedule here in the beginning, so sort of want to rest the players that are really tired here already, pretty much before the 60-minute mark. So that's the reason behind doing that for all three players, I guess. And here in the 77th minute, another goal for Bassett here, and he is making 2 goals in his debut match for Bassett. And a pretty darn nice and beautiful looking goal there. Gosling and Ponticelli managing good play there in a not so attacking area of the pitch, but still very good there. And another chance here maybe. in the 18-minute mark for Bassett. Shots with the ball, passing to Poncelli to Gosling crossing the ball, and the ball out to Charles, and P.S. to Poncelli, and he shoots and just saved there by the keeper, managing to turn it out for a corner. And here is not that said corner, but a corner from Leyton Orient that were looking pretty dangerous, but managed to stay cleared out safely by Bassett, and also some rough there in the penalty area, I guess. So a free kick for Bassett in the end, I believe. But we already have the next highlight going on here in the 86th minute. Leyton Orient seems to be maybe coming through here, or at least coming in on a counter-attack, and it's a goal, unfortunately, for Bassett here, or rather for Leyton Orient versus Bassett, or the other way around. So the scoreline at the moment here in the 86th minute is 2-1. So hopefully we'll be able to keep this together for the last few minutes of the match. Looking at the stats, it would be a shame if we managed to lose this one, but I don't think that should be in danger now, with only seconds to go of the match here. And I'm just waiting for the final whistle. And it's a throw-in, but I guess the final whistle will be on the throw-in or later on. Doesn't matter. The final whistle were there, and the final result for Bassett versus Leyton Orient is 2-1. Shots 22-3, shots on target 11-2, and possession 56-44%. So definitely a well-deserved win there. Should quite possibly or likely have won with a bigger margin, to be honest, but this is all right, and overall decent performance by the lad. So a good start to the season in general, really. And we do have a friendly match there. I really need to take that away before we are doing anything else. Schedule. There we go. This friendly needs to go. Oh, pressing the wrong button. Cancel friendly. Yes. So, the playing schedule not as bad as it looked. As under 2.5k and a little bit over that, 2,553 to the match, so pretty good. And Mille makes his professional debut, and Pius drives pass forward. And yeah, that will be everything for this episode. Hope you liked it, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time here on the channel. Thank you, and bye-bye. You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right, our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.